Welcome to Campus Eye. This is your host Shema. Let's have a look at today's headlines. Screening of movie Coco at Whitehouse Psychiatric Nursing and Destitute Home by students of PG Department of Journalism and Mass Communication. On the theme Zero Hunger, the Department of Food Science and Food Processing and Engineering celebrates World Food Day. Mangalore University holds a one-day talk on the Gandhian ideas of democracy and dissent. Stories in detail. The residents of Whitehouse Psychiatric, Nursing and Destitute Home were in for a treat this week. A visual treat in the form of film screening by the students of PG Department of Journalism and Mass Communication of St. Aloysius College. Campus Eye brings you more details. Smiles to Cinema, a unique effort by budding media students of St. Aloysius College, was launched in the presence of Reverend Dr. Dennis Moraz, Spiritual Director, and Mrs. Corrine Rasquinha, founder of Whitehouse. Addressing the residents, Reverend Dr. Melwyn Pinto SJ, Director of Radio Sarang and HOD of the Department of MAJMC said, "The main purpose of cinema is to spread joy and laughter, and this is what we hope to achieve through this initiative." The film Coco showcased the journey of a young boy in his search for pursuing his love for music. Referring to the theme of the film, Reverend Dr. Melwyn Pinto SJ added, "This film does not talk about the dreams you see when you sleep, but those that leave you sleepless." The film screening is a part of the ongoing campaign of the Department of Journalism and Mass Communication to spread the happiness of cinema to lesser fortunate ones of the society. The department will organize Chrysalis, a one-day film festival, to promote cinema to a wider audience in the month of December this year. Together we can fight against hunger. Together we can provide a better tomorrow to children by feeding them. Spreading warm regards on World Food Day, the PG Department of Food Processing and Engineering and Food Science organized a one-day program at the college.
World Food Day is celebrated every year around the world on 16th October. This event honors the foundation of Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations in 1945. Postgraduate Department of Food Science and Food Processing and Engineering of the college jointly celebrated the World Food Day on October 17th. Chief guest of the program was H.R. Jairam, Vice President, International Competence Center of Organic Agriculture, and founder of Green Path Foundation, Bangalore.
This year's theme is to reduce the hunger for the future. And every year we all come together to give the importance and to give the information to the next future students, to tell them what is the importance of the food and their values, and to give the healthy diets.
A dance was performed by the department students as part of the inauguration of the program. During the program, Dinesh Yadav, a research scientist of Gandhi Medical College, Hyderabad, spoke on food security. Around 150 students were present for the program.
Conversations on Gandhi, a program organized by Nehru Studies Centre, was conducted recently at the University College, Mangalore. Professor Ganesh N. Devi, Professor Valerian Rodriguez and other dignitaries conducted various discussions centered around the topics Gandhi, democracy and dissent. A number of students, activists and professors came together, becoming active participants to witness various discussions put forth by various scholars. Professor Devi said that Gandhi's idea of democracy was about aparigraha and not accumulation of wealth. In the light of recent events, he mentioned how today's need is for citizens to stand up against the atrocities in Kashmir.
We need to rethink. We need to think once again about Gandhi's idea of democracy, because we are facing precisely the same challenges in our time as Gandhi was facing in his times, and probably worse. We need citizens to stand up and say, I shall speak because it is necessary to speak. We need citizens who will stand up and say, I feel pained today because children of my age, boys and girls of my age in Kashmir have been robbed of any conversation at all. They do not have mobiles, they do not have internet, they are being put under 144 orders, curfews. Therefore, I shall also give up the use of my mobile till they do not have use of mobile. Unfortunately, we do not have such young people in the country.
Professor Valerian Rodriguez, a political theorist, said that Gandhi was a serious thinker of democracy. The irony of today is that even a dictator wants to be valued as a democrat. Democracy should be seen as an association of free and equal citizens who think about the future, he further stressed. Sri Pattabhirama Somyaji of the Department of English, University College, responded to Professor Rodriguez stating Swaraj as Gandhi's idea of democracy and how it must sustain the value of non-violence. We will be right back after a short break. Welcome back to Canvas Eye. Pingathon Day is a fitness movement started to encourage people to make running or any kind of fitness activities as part of their lives. This year, Pingathon Day was celebrated on October 20 in Mangalore.
Pinkathon is part of the nationwide program organized by the United Sisters Foundation. This event features India's biggest women's run. The goal of Pinkathon is to encourage and promote fitness and health among women. The event also tries to create awareness for breast cancer. A quick but comprehensive warm-up session was held before they began the marathon. In Mangalore, it is a community running and Mrs. Radhika Pai Marur is the brand ambassador of the event. The marathon consisted of 2 km, 3 km and 5 km run and had its starting point at Mangalore Stadium. From Mangala Stadium, participants could either walk or run on the road. The destination was the Infosys Technologies Limited Mangalore building. Once reaching Kottara, the participants took a turn and headed back to the finish line, all the way back to the stadium.
Every fight, especially a fight against cancer, would be definitely from the heart and from the soul. And above all, the fight would really be that we would see a world free of cancer, a world free of sickness. That's our intention too, and God bless you all, and I wish you all the very best and all the organizers.
The participants then were awarded with medals and were provided with breakfast.
Nrityangan, a cultural society in Mangalore, organized a 3-day workshop for dance enthusiasts at Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan Hall in Mangalore. Internationally acclaimed Bharatanatyam artist Srimati Priyadarshini Govind headed this workshop as part of the annual fest Mantana 2019.
The classical dancer community of Mangalore were charmed with the presence of the renowned Bharatanatyam artist Srimati Priyadarshini Govind. She is one of the foremost Bharatanatyam performers among the current generation, hailing from Chennai, the city of classical dance and music. She had marked her space in the field of Indian classical dance as a performer, teacher and choreographer. Priyadarshini had served as the director of the legendary academic institution for dance and music, Kalakshetra. She is famous with her perfection in technicalities of dance and graceful abhinaya.
The students of dance who come for the workshop come against all odds. You know, the kind of passion and commitment they show is very humbling for me, and it's also a great inspiration. And it reminds me why I dance and why I like to perform.
Priyadarshini is always involved in promoting and popularizing the essence of conventional Bharatanatyam through performances, lecture demonstrations and workshops.
Every single thing makes me realize how much those of us who live in Chennai take art for granted. Everything is available for us. The resource persons, dance and music is very much a part of the Chennai life. And you know, our gurus were always available to us, and there were so many people whom we could turn to in case of doubt, in case we wanted to learn something. Things were easily available. And I realize when I come to places like Mangalore, how difficult it is for people who live outside Chennai and how easily we have got it. And I truly cherish and I value what I have much more.
It has been a wonderful experience, and this time in the year 2019 we have Priyadarshini Govind Akka from Chennai who was teaching us a Varnam and a Tillana. It has been a wonderful experience to learn under her, learn from her, and it has been the most energizing workshops in the recent times that I have attended.
Nrityangan is a young cultural organization started in the year 2012 by Radhika Shetty with an aim to broaden the realm of learning dance with wide exposure.
Students here get to learn from these legends, and it's an experience of a lifetime for them. We have seen the various dance institutions open up and send their students to learn from these great gurus. We really enjoyed interacting with her and learning from her. The way she taught each and every student was something commendable. We would like to wholeheartedly thank her for her time and efforts in spreading her knowledge to the students of this city.
To create consciousness among people about single-use plastics, Less is More, a social media organization, initiated Kiss the Bonda Challenge to reduce the use of plastic straws. Let's have a look into the story.
Plastic. It's in our homes, on the streets, and every place that we visit. But how often do we give some thought to how much plastic we use in our daily lives? From the plastic bags that car our milk to the plastic spoons and forks that we use without a second thought. While we might be proud of throwing our plastic trash into the recycle bin, most of it winds up in dumping yards such as that of Pachanadi in Vamanjur. This simple and cheap plastic straw holds no purpose apart from using it to make sipping on a drink easier. You might have seen it being used while drinking from Bonda. For those of you who aren't aware, Bonda is the local Kannada name for the tender coconut. Tender coconut water is commonly consumed fresh drink available cheaply in most part of the country and around the world. Imagine the number of straws that go to the waste every day just by using them to drink from a Bonda. Less is More organization in Mangalore started a first of its kind online initiative titled the #KissTheBonda Challenge. The challenge was created soon after the World Climate Strike Week, which was the initiative by 16-year-old climate activist Greta Thunberg. The Kiss the Bonda challenge is simple. The idea was to simply eliminate the straw, kiss the mouth of the Bonda, and chug the coconut water. By participating in the Kiss the Bonda challenge, you aren't just reducing the use of one plastic straw. You're pledging to reduce, if not completely, to eliminate the use of plastic straws from everyday life.
ಆದರೆ ಈಗ 2 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ನಾನು ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗೆ ಬೇಕಂತ ಕೇಳಿದವರಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾನು ಇದು ಪೇಪರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
So come on and join the movement and let us hope for a safer and plastic-free Mother Earth.
That's it for today's episode. Thank you for watching Campus Eye.